Hi Arturo, how you doing? Um, where am I? Right here. Okay. Hey, how you doing, man? So here's what I have. I'm reading through this your written portion of the assignment. And first of all, thanks very much for including. That's really very cool that you included that. It's really valuable information for me as I approach a new class. How this affected you and how you you know admittedly the light didn't go off till late in the class, and I really appreciate that. I really do, and I should have recognized that earlier. um, at any rate, I'm so pleased about this writing because it really shows me that you took the class seriously and you ultimately learned, and you learned very well. And that proof is right here in this. Now, look, that you're not, I know that you're not completely satisfied with your results, and neither am I. That's not the point. The point, and I don't care about the results. And to be completely honest with you, now that the class is in its final stage, I don't care about the results. I care about um, your file, the flexibility and the basic structure of your file. Are you showing proficiency in this right here, your layer structure and and the basic proficiency in Photoshop? And 2 weeks ago, you were saying that what am I supposed to do? They're black images. And obviously now you know you can bring out the highlights in a black image. A black, just because something's black doesn't always mean it's black. Um, as we can well see on these two, on this mouse here and this controller and this mouse right here, as well as the keyboard too. So we're starting to get this dimension in the creature. We've got, I could see some eyeballs here. I could see these legs. I could see this and another wing over here. I could easily see some sort of creepy legs and maybe some kind of creepy computer freaked out critter, Chris tail. You know what I'm saying? And eyes, and make this thing really creeped out. And you're getting there, but you are there in your layer. And this is what I'm talking about right here. That you're masking, outstanding. And the fact that you are using clipping layers, clipping masks, clipping particular hues and saturations to individual layers, and you've shown that time and time again. One thing that's kind of weird that I will explain this is that sometimes you have these kind of results that don't make sense while you're doing them, and until you're really kind of told and explained. And here's what I'm getting at. An adjustment layer over an adjustment layer is not always your best way to go. So in other words, an adjustment layer over an adjustment layer, technically you can get a lot of the same with just one adjustment layer. And that's what you want to shoot for. So especially two adjustment layers on one layer is going to be kind of indicating that you might be doing a little bit too much, especially when one is, let's say the obvious example, one is a levels adjustment and the other is a curves adjustment. And I've seen it, okay? So, so just saying, not that you've done it, you haven't, but I have seen it. So anyways, awesome. You got it down, man. Now all you got to do is learn how to tweak it. So, all right. I'm down, man. Great job. Thanks very much. And I'm going to leave the course survey for you if you wouldn't mind taking it. I would really appreciate it. It just takes a second, but it tells us a lot about how you enjoyed the class and how you're learning in them, and what we talked about earlier in your writing there. All right. So thanks, man. I appreciate it.